Hello everyone, welcome back to Kitchen in the Pink. I'm Lindsley and today it's making ice cream time. I got my ice cream, you got your ice cream. Remember that Eddie Murphy skit? Totally amazing. So I love ice cream. It's so good. In summer, it's refreshing and it's just delicious. Yes, it's sinful, so don't be asking me if you can use low-fat this and dairy-free that. I don't know nothing about that right now. I am making ice cream. It's called ice cream because it's got cream in it. Hello? And I like to experiment. Okay, this little sucker, ice cream maker, this is from Cuisinart. It was like 80 bucks. The best and worst wedding gift we ever got because it was on our wedding registry and our neighbors got it for us, but it arrived before my wedding. So I was making a lot of ice cream, and let's just say my wedding dress was a little snug. But, you know, don't eat ice cream every day. We have it once in a while for a treat. You might make it for a special dinner party, whatever. But it is delicious, and we're going to make a really interesting ice cream. It's a roasted lemon mint ice cream. Yes, it's really good. So I'm going to have my ice cream base here, and all it is 1.5 cups of whole milk. Don't be going getting low-fat milk or your ice cream will be thin and icky. Use the whole stuff. So 1.5 cups of whole milk and a cup of sugar. And then I mix that really well till the sugar is dissolved. And then I add in 3 cups of heavy cream and then a tablespoon of vanilla. And mix it well. And I'm just going to set that aside for a minute while I make my other ingredients. So next, we are going to take our roasted lemon. Now what I've done is I took 2 lemons and all I did was slice them lengthwise. And if you see seeds, then I just popped them out and threw them away. But if you have a couple seeds in it, it's really not the biggest deal in life. Put it on a baking sheet with a parchment paper or a Silpat. Sprinkle it with some sugar and roast it in a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes. Just check it after about 5, 7. See is the one it's getting brown. Even a little burnt, it's okay, but you don't want it all burnt because it gives a nice smoky flavor. But you want it to look kind of like these little guys. And all I did was, I made these actually like 3 days ago, and I just put them in the refrigerator to set aside. So, got my little food processor, and I'm going to use, it's going to end up being about 1/3 cup of chopped lemon. Then what I'm also going to add in there is some mint, and I've just taken fresh mint, and I'm going to put in the mint leaves here. And again, it's to taste. That's what I like about the ice cream, is that literally you become a mad scientist with it, because as long as you have your base, you can add in whatever you want. You want to make apricot brandy ice cream? Go for it. You want to make pretzel chocolate ice cream? Fine. Play with it, have fun. I have had so much fun with this ice cream machine. I can't even tell you. It is amazing. So got my ice cream leaves there. That's about good. It all depends on, you know, how much mint flavor you want. I want mostly it to taste like lemon, so I don't want to use too much mint. But once I get started, I go overboard because I love it. Okay. I think that's good. I don't want all that. Get out of there. Okay. So that's that. And now all I'm going to do is just puree this. Oh, get on there, buddy. Don't you be messing with me. Don't you mess with me. Okay. Puree it up. Oh, yeah. Now you want it to be relatively pureed, but you also want to have those little bits, you know, in the of the lemon. You want them to have bits so that when you add it to your ice cream, it tastes, you get that little crunch. Because sometimes, you know, when the ice cream is just smooth and there's no other textures, it's kind of boring. So this looks gorgeous and it already smells amazing. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that aside. And all I'm going to do, oh, and I'm going to take my original bowl that has my milk mixture. And I'm also going to add in a dash of salt. Not a lot, just a dash. It gives it a little bit of an extra kick. My grandma used to always put salt on all of her fruit because she said it brings itself a flavor. And I do think that just a pinch of salt, tiny, tiny bit, does help. Now, if you are really, really obsessed with lemon like I am, I'm completely obsessed. I would put lemon on everything. Probably put it on my cereal if I thought about it. I'm going to actually add a little bit of lemon juice as well. So just a little bit, not a lot. You don't want to kill everyone with lemon, but I wouldn't mind dying of a lemon death, you know? There are worse ways to go, right? Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm gonna get my ice cream bowl out of my freezer, and it's great because you just keep it in the freezer whenever you want to make ice cream and it's ready to go. If you like wake up at 3 in the morning and you're like, I kind of feel like ice cream, oh, you can make it. So, got my bowl here. Don't you hate when your fingers stick to frozen stuff? Drives me crazy. Okay, this on here. And all I'm going to do is turn on my machine and pour this mixture into this. Okay. So, slowly, please. Right. Okie doke, our ice cream has now been churning for 20 minutes. So now all I'm going to do is add my lemon peel, roasted lemon mixture with the mint. Remember we made that earlier. I'm going to add that into this. So. And I'm also going to add the zest of one lemon. I really think it brings it up another flavor level, and it really makes it so lemony and gives that freshness to it. So the zest of one lemon. Now I'm turning my ice cream machine on and off because I'm talking to you, so you can hear me. But obviously you don't need to turn it on and off. You just turn it off that one time so that you can add your other ingredients. Actually, you should be adding them while it's on so that it churns. So now that those other items have been added, we're going to let this churn for only 5 more minutes, and then basically your ice cream is done. So you take it out and transfer it to your freezer the way you want to freeze it. And don't worry, it's going to be soupy. That's okay. It'll freeze up in the freezer. I like to use just regular old-fashioned Tupperware. You can get these little pint things that look like an ice cream pint at stores, but I just use regular old Tupperware, and I just put that in here, freeze it. You usually want to freeze it for a good 2 hours so it's nice and firm. Sometimes it takes longer if it's a hot day and you have an old freezer. So use your judgment, but we're going to see how it's done in a minute. Well, my ice cream is frozen and I'm ready to eat it. Take off my Tupperware here. Scoop it. Ooh, yeah, it's very good consistency. Roll it out. Plop it in here. It looks beautiful. It's got little pieces of mint and lemon peel in there. And I'm going to serve it just with like a simple piece of chocolate, because chocolate makes everything better, doesn't it? And now it's time to eat. Lemony, creamy, yummy. It's not too sweet. It's got a tartness. It's smooth. It's delicious. So serve this to your friends and family or eat it all by yourself. If you'd like the recipe, go to ladiesinthepink.com and pink appetit.